It is Game 2 of the California Collegiate League Championship Series here at George Sparky Field inside Ullman Stadium at California Lutheran University, as the Oaks, after a exciting ninth inning, scoring 6 runs, brought it back and stole Game 1. We now bring you to the booth alongside Sammy Fahn. I'm Jude, Ocañas, and well, Game 1 gave us everything, and we can only hope for more here in Game 2, Sammy. But it was one of those games that you felt the Stompers just let go. I mean, you talk about it, there was 5 errors for the Oaks defensively. They couldn't get things going, but that ninth inning, you score 6 runs, their 4th walk-off win of the season. How can the Oaks not play tomorrow? Welcome to George Sparky Anderson Field, where it's the California Collegiate League South Division Championship game between the #1 seeded Conejo Oaks and the 3 seeded Arroyo Seco Saints. Alongside Sammy Fahn, I'm Jude Ocañas, and well, this is a familiar matchup for both teams. They matched up 7 times this season. The Oaks luckily had their number. They won 6 out of those 7 matchups, but the Saints coming off a upset, beating the #2 Orange County Riptide 8-6 just yesterday at Great Park down in Irvine, California. Well, Sammy, it's playoff season. No tomorrow is guaranteed. How can the Oaks make sure they play one more weekend of summer baseball? The 2-0. It's a fly ball out to right center field, and Hayworth is moving over to the wall. It's going to drop for a base hit. Nolan Johnson digs in. He's going to head home, and we got a tie ball game here. The 2-1 pitch from Howard. That one's lined into center field as Kendlinger with the diving grab. Plays Superman for a play to get the Oaks out of an inning. The 2-2 pitch here from Peterson. Swing and a miss. Good day and good night. As Peterson gets his now 2nd strikeout of the day. And it's just down to 1 out. On first base, the first pitch. Wilkes hits a high fly ball as Thomas, all he can do is look, because that ball is gone. You could forget about it, as the Oaks have now their first lead of the game. It's 5-3 with an exit speed of 105. Devin Wilkes, that's your 2nd home run of the season. They were pretty much in control. Caden Beloyan pitched a great game. Now 1-0 to Sisitko. Chomps one to Holly. He's going to pitch it to Gonzalez. They're going to try to flip it for 2, and they can. It's a 6-4-3 double play for the Oaks. Chance at redemption here for Galloway. The 2-0 pitch. In the dirt, it's going to get past Becker as Falston slides home safely. He ran the gamble and he cashed out as it gets the 2nd run of the day for the Oaks game. First pitch here to Lujan. He chops at the 3rd base. Holly charges towards it. He's going to throw over to Mora. That play is going to be turned for 2, and they can get it. It's a 5-4-3 double play to get out. Not much this summer, so certainly a impact on his game. The 2-0. Holly, fly ball out into right field. Lane Hayworth moving to the wall. That ball is going to drop right at the wall. Home comes Galloway. Ethan has already scored. Base clearing RBI double for Tyler Holly. It's a 3-1 ball game. The Oaks are in control.
How far ahead these two teams are.
The 1-2. That's chopped right down the middle as Moore on the run, collects and throws on time to get the 3rd out of the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Decker. He's left 4 base runners stranded thus far. Looking to do it again. The payoff pitch, off goes Montgomery as it's a swing and a miss. 9 strikeouts on the day. Have yourself a day, Mr. Decker. Leaves 2 more base runners stranded. Fans have got on their feet. The dugout is jubilant. The 0-2 pitch for the CCL title. Swing and a miss. Glory has been restored. Into the 5th inning of Game 2 of the California Championship Series, as the Oaks with what right now is a commanding 4-0 lead, and Gabe Howard returned to himself in the 4th for the 1-2-3 inning. But defensively, the Oaks have continued to play strong. Just one error as now Tyler Hawley steps to the plate. 1 for 1. Takes a strike on the lower part of the zone. Now 0-1. Hawley has an RBI and 2 runs. So in both plate appearances, he's been able to reach bases and also brought home the 0-1. Hawley takes a slider low and outside. Counts now 1-1. Well, thus far, Gabe Howard has been able to cool down what is a very high-powered Sonoma Stompers team. A swing and a miss. A fastball that just buzzes Hawley inside.
Yeah, that one almost hit him. Not kind of a rare swing there at a pitch from Hawley.
Yeah, the one knack on Hawley this season, just his high strikeout percentage. He led the team with 34, the 1-2. Takes a slider outside, counts now 2-2. Well, I talk about this high-powered offense because the Sonoma Stompers in the regular season scored 10 runs plus 10 different times. They also scored 18 runs in those 10 games. They scored 18 runs twice, as well as 17 runs twice, as Hawley fouls that one back. Remains a 2-2 count. And yesterday they scored 9 runs, and I mean, I'll continue to go back to it, but it felt like the Stompers had that game at their grasp. I mean, they really just needed 2 more outs, and
two more outs and up 5 runs.
Yeah, the baseball gods just sweet to the defending champions. The 2-2. Hawley looks at strike 3 as Polis now with his second strikeout of the day.
Yeah, not really sure what Hawley was looking for there. That was certainly his pitch, and Polis, he's been dealing pretty strong. He was not dealt the best hand when he came in to the game, and neither of the 2 runs that scored belonged to him. So, you know, his line's still clean, but you know, you saw him come into the game with just 1 out in the inning, and he was able to clean it up in the end.
First pitch, Devin Wilkes fouls one off to the left. So no 1 count here to Wilkes. Takes a changeup on the outside. Counts now 1-1. Well, Wilkes has carried on where he was yesterday. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs. The 1-1. Another changeup outside. Counts now 2-1.
Yeah, Wilkes 2 for 3 as he came into the game as a pinch hitter in the 6th inning and got his 2 RBI single in that inning.
2-1. Wilkes lines one straight down the middle for a base hit. And man, that just shot off the bat.
105 off the bat.
That was a bullet right into center field, and all Hageman could do was hold Wilkes at first. So now 3 for 3 for the 17-year-old. As he continues to show his confidence at the plate. He's been doing it all season long, but now in the big moments continues to shine as Nolan Johnson. First pitch, a chopper to the left side, and on the run, Olympia's not going to make the throw in time. Johnson just puts that chopper in a tough spot, and he gets an infield single.
Yeah, that was just great placement there by Nolan Johnson, and the shortstop Olympia did what he could, but long throw, not enough to get Johnson.
So now Landon West working with 1 out and 2 on. Devin Wilkes at second and Nolan Johnson at first, as West is 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch, a slider he just takes on the outside. Counts 0-1. So the Oaks with an opportunity to add more to what is already a 4-0 lead in game 2. The 0-1. A slider this time misses outside. Even at 1.
Yeah, Landon West hitless on the day so far. This would be a good time for him to join the hit party.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from West. And breaking ball down low. So West trying to find some rhythm at the plate. His last hit came versus the Saints. It was a double, RBI double. Scored the first run in that tightly knit 3-1 South title game. The 1-2. West, a slider outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the rising junior at Rice University. And don't have visuals if his Rice superfan is here in the stands today. He was here yesterday. The 2-2. Strike 3 as he's hot looking. A fastball just hits the outside corner, and Polis with two strikeouts in the 5th.
Yeah, it looked like West had a little bit of a hard time believing that ball caught the corner, but great location by Nicholas Polis to retire West.
So Zach Mora now working with 2 outs and 2 on. First pitch, a fastball he takes low, and then outside counts 1-0. Well, I talked about it before, but Zach Mora with Westmont College won the Pac West regular season and that tournament. It was the first time in program history for Westmont they had done either. So trying to become a champion 2 times. Fastball that misses outside. It's a 2-0 count to Zach Mora. He's a redshirt sophomore. Batted .270 for Westmont this past season. Did not play his freshman season when he utilized his red shirt. The 2-0. Fastball that misses outside again, this time in low. Up to a 3-0 count for the shortstop. Two outs, 2 on. The 3-0. Mora, a fastball that he takes upstairs. A 4-pitch walk, now has the bases loaded for yet another time this game for the Oaks.
And this is the second time Jax Jimenez has come up with the bases loaded in this game. He was a strikeout victim his last time up as Zach Pace goes out to the mound. We'll see if that's it for Polis.
Yeah, there is action in the bullpen. Looks like it's David Howard, the undecided junior, warming up. So we'll see what Zach Pace has to say to his now first relief pitcher of the day. And Zach Pace in his 7th season with the Sonoma Stompers. He had 11 years playing in independent baseball, 5 seasons with San Rafael Pacifics, where he won 3 Pacific Association championships. Last season, he had 10 players transfer to high-level programs. Out of those 10, 2 of them earned all-league honors. His first season with the Stompers was in 2018 when he led the Stompers, who were then an independent baseball team, to 57 wins. They'd also have they'd have the Rookie of the Year in Ken Minstroff, who is now an assistant coach for the Stompers. So both a player and a coach as Zach Pace in his 7th season. First pitch to Jimenez is low for a fastball, or low for a ball. Yeah, Zach Pace just joined the teams 4 years after its inaugural season in 2014. The 1-0. Jimenez fouls one straight back. It's now a 1-1 count.
Jimenez with 1 home run for the Oaks this season that came back on June 25th against the Arroyo Seco Saints.
Yeah, Jimenez certainly has the power. That was crushed to right field. One of those right now would break open this one. The 1-1. That one's fouled straight back again. Now 1-2. Well, finishing up on Zach Pace, he collected his 100th manager win in 2019. That was also the first time that in the Sonoma Stompers history that they had all 40 home games streamed on local channel or their YouTube. As their crews here today, the 1-2. That's driven right past second baseman into center field, and Devin Wilkes heading home. Nolan Johnston's going to tag at home. And it's a 2 RBI double For the switch hitter, Jax Jimenez. And baby, the Oaks are hot.
Oaks are hot, and Jax Jimenez just smokes that ball right up the middle. Cameron Hegeman making the throw, a high throw to third, and you know, the way he threw that, that's a mistake on Hegeman's part because that allows Jimenez to go to second as he was not able to get Zach Mora at third. The wiser throw would have been second, then you at least keep Jimenez at first. But the Oaks have 2 runners in scoring position and, as you mentioned, a chance to blow it open.
Gonzalez takes a changeup inside for a strike. Counts now 0-1. Well, Gonzalez not having his best hitting day compared to what he had yesterday. He's 0 for 2. Pop out to second base and a ground out to third. The 0-1. Gonzalez, a short chopper charging towards it. His hander, and his throw to first is going to be in time. Well, the Sombras are able to get out of the inning, but not before they allow 2 more off a 2 RBI double from the rising Oregon sophomore, Jax Jimenez. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. All Oaks 6-0.